So after my last coffee situation, making Ash a coffee in the morning, Ash bought coffee bags. Should we make Daddy a coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you know how to use these?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll go put them in there.
Go on, you put it in there.
I'll go hold the spoon.
Yeah. Here we go then. You pop it in. That's it.
What's in there?
Smell it. What does it smell like?
I'll make you a cup of tea.
Making a cup of tea. Just like making a cup of tea, but it's coffee! Just stirring the coffee bag. What are we doing? We're stirring the coffee bag. It's about 5:45 and I have a PT session with Claire at 6 o'clock. Physical exercise has been going a little bit downhill, but I'm pumped for the PT session. I think it's going to kick me back up to where I need to get to and make me feel good. Like that's what it's supposed to do, right? So I'm really, really pumped for that. Everything's ready to go. And I said yesterday that I'd show you a little bit more of the kind of work we're doing. Now we're hoping that this room, which I'm currently using as a bit of a gym room, we're hoping that by Christmas, this will be our lounge, snug TV room. As you can see, I mean, there is a lot to do. So we've got to work it out. And I'm gonna kind of miss this space as my gym. So I have to figure that out, where I'm going to put it. But here we go, 6 o'clock with Claire. Let's see if I can keep smashing my, personal best, which I've been doing a lot. It's been amazing. I just hope I can keep that momentum going. In the background, you can probably hear the kids are, they've lost the plot. They're running riot with Ash upstairs. It is chaos. He's supposed to be calming them down for bedtime. Let's just see what happens. Jesus Christ. Like we've been doing a similar sort of workout for the last few PT sessions. This one was completely different. There's me getting in my comfort bubble. I was so out of breath. So out of breath. But I do feel so much better for it now. Maybe not during, mine and Claire's friendship was kind of on the line during. But now we're friends again. It's all right. It's all good. Followed up the workout with shower and ended that with the Wim Hof cold shower, which at the time is like, oh my God, this is so cold. But afterwards you forget about it. And I'm already so hot because the heating in this house is ridiculous. So yeah, cold shower all the way, done. Check it out. Living Designedly plan. Woo! Okay, I am super chuffed with the fact that I have A3 paper that I can now print on. But also the templates for Living Designedly Vision. This is one that I'm using. I tried it end of November, so I didn't get a whole month in, but I'm trialing it again for December just to continue it, see how it's going. It felt really good. For November so far, you can check that out on Day 55's vlog, I think it was. But this is it, and I've left the headers blank because I think it's really important for everybody to really kind of tailor this so that it works for them, because it's all about living designedly, right? Which is all about creating a life that's lived intentionally, purposely, deliberately, and for you. So that's it. I've done mine. I've basically put all my headers in there. And it looks like a lot, 9, but they're broken down into some really easy chunks. And you've got to remember, this is about life. It's not just like one topic. And it doesn't mean you have to act on all of them straight away. It might be that you say, actually for December, this is like, these couple of things are really key focus that I want to move up on. And these I'm quite happy with at the moment. So you might, the key with this is you write your headers on and then you look at, okay, where am I scoring currently from 1 to 10 as an example. Like, I'm keeping this really, really simple and basic, right? We don't want to get complicated with this stuff. And then where do you want to be? So for me, I've decided in December, I'm going to try and move all of them up by 1. But it might be that as I move on, I'll look at some of my lowest ones and decide on February, March, whenever, that I might move just my lowest ones up, but more. So maybe like 2 or 3, depending on what it is. So you can adapt and adjust as you go every single month. Once you've done that and you've looked at, okay, where are my current scores? Which ones do I want to move up and by how much? You can then look at your calendar. And one of the key ones for this, for me, was my adventure, which was number 9, because number 9 is about your self-fulfillment needs. And so is 8. 8 and 9 are self-fulfillment needs. And number 9 for me was adventure. And I've got lots of different headers that, like, there are key topics within each of these, but there are different headers and different words you can use. So 9 was adventure for me. One of my lowest, I think I scored it as a 2, and I want to get it to a 3. And very simply, I spoke to Ash, I was like, what can we do? You know, that's something we haven't really done before, something that the kids are going to love. So we decided that we basically looked around and we looked at Paultons Park, and they have some Christmassy things going on. Santa's going to be there. That's it. I'm going to meet the guy. I'm going to meet Santa. Obviously, I've met him before many times because I'm that old. But Oliver gets to see him too, which would be amazing. And normally, I would hesitate over that decision. It'd take me a long time. Like, should we do it? Should we not do it? The money aspect, time, when are we going to do it? And just the headspace and the planning to do that kind of stuff. Whereas this time I was like, I've set on my adventure area of life that I want to move it up. And I want to move it up in December. That means I've got to do something. There's one activity a month I want to do to explore that. So we looked it up. We found Paultons Park. Done. Booked. It's in the diary. So I put it in my calendar. It's there. And this is really, I've designed this on how I really get motivated by doing things. So I've basically run through the whole diary and plotted in like my 1, 2, and I think it's 4 out of these. My 1, 2, and 4 are daily things that I want to do. So I've put them in like 1, 2, 4 on all of these. Paultons Park is on one of these days. So I've plotted all these things in, and then every day, highlight them off. And it's not a biggie if I don't do all of them every single day. The point is to make progress. So I know what my goals are, and obviously I'm striving to hit those goals. I'm not going to be super tough on myself if I don't manage to do them. What I want to do is reflect at the end of the month, look back at it and say, why didn't I do it? What happened? How do I move forward? What are my patterns of behaviour that are stopping me from moving these things forward? Because living designedly, for me, should be a non-negotiable, right? But the months and days go so quick that before you know it, another year's gone and we haven't done any of the things we really wanted to do. So I'm excited. I think this is really going to work. I feel really confident in it. Now, obviously, it's about execution, which is key. So yeah, I mean, if you wanna give this a go, I'm gonna do a live on, I think, Friday at 12. Sounds like a good time for me. And I'm going to talk through it. So if you want to jump on there and you want to ask questions, I'm going to talk about the headers a bit more. If you want a copy of this, I'll send it to you. There is literally no price involved. I'm not going to sell you something at the end, and this is not a sales funnel. This is not the freebie to get, more info out of you to then sell you something. It's none of that. It's just, I'm trialing it. If you want to give it a go, do it. Right, I'm going to leave you at that. It's already 11 o'clock and I should be in bed by 10 doing my wind down, which hasn't happened, so I can't tick that one off for today. But that's fine because I ticked off the other 2. See you later.